DSJ was injured.
He's also drawing interest from the Magic. So maybe we could see a DSJ trade tomorrow.
That wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a guy like Dennis Smith Jr. sitting on the bench, I think Dennis Smith Jr. should be a starter.
Yeah, he should be. Although you would have to put the... I don't know if he would exactly start in the Magics. Because they have Fultz. And Fultz is actually looking good.
Yeah, Fultz is going off this season.
And then they have Fournier. That's 2.
Yeah.
So, who is also having a good season. It's just... I could see them trading... They really want to get rid of Iwundu. But I feel like the Knicks wouldn't take a small forward, power forward hybrid. You know, they could play Fournier at the 3, even though I wouldn't say he's necessarily a 3. It would be a nice pairing though, having DSJ with Vucevic and Gordon. No, Vucevic I believe is actually having a pretty down season. Yeah, he's only averaging 18 and 10. Pretty down for him at least.
He's still getting the double-double though.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I can see Dennis Smith Jr. getting traded. He has not lived up to what everyone thought he was going to be with the Knicks.
Well, he was pretty good with the Mavericks.
Yes, he was.
He showed brilliant
his rookie
flashes.
season. He was there for a year and a half, and he played very well. And obviously, that is why the trade was able to go through for Porzingis. He just hasn't played well with the Knicks. I still think he's an amazing player. I just think he needs, kind of like Ryan Tannehill, need a change of scenery. He's not good with the Knicks, who are an awful team. Mm-hmm. He needs a supporting cast.
I would agree that maybe not a supporting cast. What if there's something that's nagging him? I get it that people are saying that he's been injured all season.
Yeah, he's had a nagging injury.
Yeah, knee, and supposedly his back's been hurting him, so I feel like if you really, as the Knicks organization, you're not here to win. They're not here to win. They're sitting like 13th place.
Yeah, they've been bad for a long time.
So start your young people. And
Let them develop.
DSJ. Alfred Payton's, younger, but I feel like Payton wouldn't be the future of the Knicks.
Yeah, especially if he lets emotions get the best of him like he did the other day.
Yeah.
Alfred Payton is 25. DSJ is, I want to say 22. Yeah, 22. I think I don't understand why they'd start Alfred Payton over him.
Alfred Payton's probably a little better defender than him, but Alfred Payton can't shoot the long ball. DSJ can.
Oh yeah, Alfred Payton's the one that has really weird hair.
Yeah,
he doesn't anymore, but he used to.
Yeah,
he's kind of a journeyman.
Yeah, he is.
Played for the Mavericks, Pelicans, Suns. Now he's on the Knicks. Trade one of them, Alfred Payton or Dennis Smith Jr.
Yeah. You'll probably get a lot more value out of DSJ, but...
Yes. Because he's younger. Mm-hmm. I think he has more potential than Alfred Payton. So I guess we'll find out tomorrow.
He'll keep both of them.
Huh?
He'll probably keep both of them.
Yeah, it's the Knicks, so they probably won't make a logical move.
No.
All right, you want to do your next topic?
Juju tells AB to unblock me so we can talk.
What did Antonio Brown say?
So supposedly he wants to make
amends.
Make amends meet. Supposedly Juju says that things are cool, and that there's nothing wrong. But then Juju's just shot with that.
Do you think Antonio Brown's going to go back to the Steelers?
Dude, honestly, after seeing I don't know if Antonio Brown was just like this the last year or two, but you do realize that if he's been like this throughout his whole entire playing season,
his whole playing career,
imagine. I think Mike Tomlin might be the best coach in the NFL now.
Yeah, if he dealt with that for that long, if he dealt with that for that long, what did Antonio Brown do that made them release him or trade him? How did he do something so bad that they traded him? That they're like, all right, whatever, we're going to trade you now.
Yeah.
Like, I know he wanted out of Pittsburgh.
He
But
Pittsburgh wasn't giving him the money he wanted because Pittsburgh was saying he's old, he ain't gonna get top tier money. AB wanted a higher contract than what was then Julio Jones at the time was Julio.
yeah,
He wanted more money than Julio. Like he didn't want like an extra million on top of Julio. He wanted like I think there was reports about 3 to 4 million more than Julio a season.
I think Julio's a better wide receiver,
Yeah.
more consistent.
It's just like okay, so AB basically just said that.
Oh,
and then-
breaking news! Warriors to trade Alec Burks and Glenn Robinson to the Sixers.
Yeah, I saw a report that they were going to sit both of them out, so for a possibility of them working a trade.
The 76ers will send Golden State a trio of second-round picks in the deal. Those 3 picks are Dallas's 2020 second-rounder, Denver's 2021 second-rounder, and Toronto's 2022 second-rounder.
Yeah. So basically that was a thing, and then AB posts a picture of Instagram of him and Juju celebrating. Then it said in the caption, "It's about inspiring the culture. It's all love." And then that's when Juju responded with same picture and said, "Unblock me so we can talk then." You know.
Yeah.
So I just think it's funny that all that stuff there, and that was his response was.
Yeah, I think the whole Antonio Brown Steelers situation was a real crappy situation. And I think ever since Antonio Brown was traded, he's just had a downward spiral the past season, and he may have played his last down in the NFL.
Yeah.
With the Patriots.
By the way, I swear this is probably the last time we're going to bring up AB in our podcast.
Why?
Because we talk about him way too much.
Yeah, there's always something going on with Antonio Brown. And that's probably he probably does that on purpose because he gets publicity.
The clout.
I'm gonna go back to that the Warriors Sixers trade for a little bit. The Sixers have a full 15-man roster, so we may see another trade of 2 men from the Sixers, or they'll be waiving 2 players in the near future.
Yeah, I'll probably waive. I don't see them trading. They might do one little trade, sideline trade that nobody cares about, but
yeah, I mean, this trade that just happened wasn't too big, except it's kind of showing that the Warriors might be looking to do a little bit of building to the draft.
Yeah,
getting 3,
which
I guess second round draft picks. There aren't too big of a deal because aren't there are only a couple rounds in the NBA draft.
Just 2.
Yeah, I thought there was only 2. So I guess they're not as valuable as you'd say a second round pick in the NFL, but obviously you can still get good players through the second round of the NBA draft. And especially with 3 second round picks. So could be a kind of a turning point for the Warriors, showing that they're looking to get younger players.
They haven't actually done an actual draft, for their team. Like they've basically always traded their picks out, or they always.
I mean, they drafted Jordan Poole, right?
Yeah.
They drafted him this last year, didn't they?
Yeah. Like this is
and Jordan Bell. They drafted him.
But Bell was the second round.
Yeah, and then they traded him, didn't they?
Yeah. No, he was a restricted free agent this past season.
Oh, and then he signed with
the T-Wolves.
Yep.
Then he was traded. Spoiler.
What do you mean?
He was traded today. You want to jump to that topic right there?
Oh, he was in the
cluster trade.
Yeah, the big trade. Yeah, we can jump to that. You can go ahead.
Okay, so let me pull this up. Basically, a big old 4-team trade happened.
12-plus player trade.
So, Robert Covington and Jordan Bell and the Golden State second-round pick that was from Atlanta will be going to Houston. So, Houston will receive Covington, Bell, and then the second-round pick.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, keep going.
And then Atlanta will receive Clinton Capella and Nene. And then Minnesota will receive Malik Beasley, Juan Hernan Gomez, Evan Turner, and Jared Vanderbilt, and the Brooklyn's 2020 first-round pick. And then Denver will receive Gerald Green, Keita Bates-Diop,
Keita Bates-Diop. That's my boy.
And then Shabazz Napier and Noah Van Ley, and the Houston's 2020 first-round pick.
It's a very confusing trade.
Yeah. A shit ton of players. Damn it.
Dang it, we went a half an hour with no cussing. We're doing so good.
It's no record.
I think it was
a really good trade with the Hawks and Minnesota.
Yeah, who did the Hawks get again? I know
Hawks got Capella and Nene.
Yeah, I think the Hawks are trying really hard to get out of this drought that they have been in for so. And also, they just got. I guess I'll say it now. We're going to talk more about it in a little bit. They also just got Dwayne Dedmon back today.
Yep. It's going to look really good, though, that lineup, though. Trae Young, Collins, and then you would have Clint Capella, and then Dwayne Dedmon.
Clint Capella is going to be the starting center.
But the Dedmon would be the backup. Like, that is a solid unit right there.
And Vince Carter is still on the Hawks.
Yep.
For this season.
Bembry isn't bad. DeAndre Bembry.
Alex Len is still on the Hawks.
He got traded. He was part of the Dedmon trade.
Oh, he was?
Yep. No, I believe. Yeah, he was. It was Jabari and him.
Oh.
Which I find odd because they traded a center for a center. I mean.
And I think Alex Len is a better center than Dwayne Dedmon.
Dedmon's shown that he's capable of putting up big boy numbers, and Len really he wasn't having the stats he did when he was with Phoenix.
Yeah, but Len is younger and has more potential.
But keep in mind that the Kings also have Bagley, who is Rashawn Holmes, and Harry Giles. Also, so they have some. They have some really, really young centers in their lineup. So that's what I thought. I thought that was odd about Len. Len's basically going to be the mentor to these.
I forgot centers. Marvin Bagley was a center.
He's like a power forward center.
Yeah.
He kind of plays more center now these days, but in bigger lineups he does play the 4.
We're kind of getting into this trade more than I wanted to.
Yeah.
We're talking about the huge trade.
Yeah. I thought Houston really. Yeah, they got Covington, which he will show.
I was really hoping Covington got traded to the Bucks. That would have been a really good pickup for the Bucks if they could have snagged Robert Covington, because he can shoot the 3, which is great.
He's a 3-and-D player right there.
Yeah,
he is the typical 3-and-D player you look at.
And he is like perfect for Coach Bud's type of team. But I guess a lot of teams have contacted the Bucks about Sterling Brown.
Yeah.
Who was really good last year in the time that he played.
Yeah. And he was really good in the playoffs as a bench piece. He showed up.
But this season he just has gotten almost no playing time. I mean, I can look at exactly how much he's got. But, yeah, the Bucks just got so many bench pieces this last offseason. And he's kind of just slid down the ranks. But this giant freaking trade that went down yesterday, I think, was a pretty good trade all around.
Yeah. I thought, with a 4-man trade right there, I thought that Atlanta and Minnesota got out really good with these players, because they got 4 younger players right there. I mean, Evan Turner is a good wing. Hernan Gomez, he isn't great.
He's younger, too, though, isn't
he is. And he could, if Cat wants out, then he could start right there.
Where did Malik Beasley go again?
What was that?
Malik Beasley? Where did he
Minnesota.
go?
And then
they got a really good young shooting guard,
isn't he? Yeah, shooting guard.
Yeah, he's like 23, isn't he? 22, 23?
I believe he's 22, 23.
Yeah. He's a good player too.
Yeah, he is.